Hello, Collective, and welcome to the Humble Sage. If you're new here, we welcome. If you're returning, thank you for supporting my channel. Either way, you're very much appreciated. Today, Collective, we're just going to do a general reading, see what comes out. As it's a general reading, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And it's also a timeless reading, so whenever it finds you, it's for you at that time. Hope you're all doing well, Collective. Thank you for joining me today. Before I get started, Collective, I'd like to ask if you'd like to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button so that you can receive more updates in the future. It'd be great to have part of the community. And I'm very, very grateful for you joining us. It helps my channel to grow and reach more people in the collective. Let's have a look. Flow. Nice. You know what's interesting when I first looked at that collective? It may seem like it's just you. You know, like in life, it's just you flowing. You know, it's like you've got the whole beach to yourself. Nobody else there, as it were. You know, just the beach, the sea, the sun, the moon, and the stars. And you know what, collective? Being in solitude can be addicting. Right, there's one part that nobody tells you. You know, people say isolate yourself, work on yourself, your businesses, your career, whatever it might be. But it becomes addicting. We kind of reach a stage where, you know, we wonder if we should reconnect to the world, because sometimes all we can look at perhaps is the pain. And maybe if we've worked through that pain, you know, there will always be things in the world that trigger us, right? In my opinion, shadow work is a lifelong chore. It's a lifelong task that you need to do, because there are 8 billion people on the planet, an infinite amount of possibilities. You know, we never know what's around the corner. So to live in our truth and being authentic with ourselves is always easier when we're in solitude. But when we can reach out into the world, that's what really helps us to grow. You know, it's what really helps us to express who we truly are. It's like you reach a point where you don't need external validation. You don't need the opinion of others, no matter what that may look like. You know, sometimes we can be empowered by even negative feedback from people, because it helps us to become stronger. Like we get addicted to the development of it, I guess. But this card seems positive energy, you know, like your world is balancing. But perhaps the universe is saying, look, there may not be a ship here in this card, right? But the ship is on its way for you, you know? You won't just be stranded on this desert island forever. Let's have a look. Excuse me, collective. Just writing something down. Let's get stuck in. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Yeah, it looks like here you are, by yourself, collective. You know? And this doesn't come across as apathy. It's actually coming across as protection, right? Protecting yourself from the world, protecting yourself from whatever these external influences may be. But the universe is saying, here, look, a cup is on its way to you. All you need to do is just be patient. You know, be patient for your time. Be patient for when it is going to come to you. But it will come to you in divine timing, and it will come to you in timing that is for you, the perfect timing. So even if you're broke, in debt, even if you feel like things aren't working out for you, or things may be falling apart, just know those things are happening for things to come back together so that you can have your wish fulfillment. Yeah, see what I'm saying about the cup here, collective? You know, as you move forward in life here and you step up and you say, right, you know, I'm working on life, I'm working on self and developing and growing, a new life is coming forward for me, you know, and that can be very powerful, collective, because when we look at it, we can say, well, do you know what? We may not have made the best decisions in the past, but we've healed from some of those. So as we step out like this, right, in a renewed sense, you see this growth here. It's not that we are behind in any way, because that's what sometimes this can feel like we're behind in life. Like we look at others and think, oh, look at them developing, but you're still developing, collective. Everyone's growing at their own rate. There is no race. Look at this knight, taking their time, you know, trotting along there, not racing in, not, being hasty, but instead stepping out into the world. And it's almost like the universe has put you in this situation to help you to build this armor so you can step back out into the world. And that's beautiful. Going back out into the world with this sense of peace. The Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like the water that's in this cup here was used to cleanse this collective, you know? Like this dark night of the soul is coming to an end. Like perhaps you went through this so that you can share your story with the world. And whatever it is, collective, as you step out into the world, your wish fulfillments are coming. Your isolation is coming to an end. The universe is making it so. I mean, yeah, exactly. Look at this: the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. And one more, the Sun. Exactly. Look at this. Look what's on its way to you, collective. This amount of spiritual energy that you've built up here is being sent to you, right? Because you've been through all of this. All of this are life's lessons. Before this, we've got the Nine, which is potential. It can be the wounded warrior that everything that you've been through in life really may have left you wounded. But actually, here we've got the 10. And see how these ones here are beautifully fanned out? They're beautifully fanned out because it shows that you have that strength. You've organized your thoughts. You've organized your strength. You're able to see things for what they are. And you've taken the higher ground here because what you wanted was to have this Ten of Pentacles. What's come from this is wisdom, clarity here. That's beautiful energy to be in. For all the people out there who sometimes may think they're behind or think that the universe is actually working against them, just know the universe is always working for you. The universe is always working for your highest good. So it may seem like things worked out that weren't fair. Well, the universe is just showing you lessons there. They're just showing you the things that you could have improved on, and the things you may feel that you've lost. Well, we don't actually ever lose anything, because there's such a thing as oneness. We don't actually ever lose people. We don't actually ever, you know, um, lose anything really, because they're always going to be a part of us. It's always going to be a part of our life experience, right? Hence this wisdom here, right? And the end of this oppression. There's a lot of spiritual energy to hold on to, collective, but the universe wouldn't send you anything if they didn't know you could handle it. I mean, look at this, how these reflect each other. For everything that was created here, the universe is giving you all of this, no matter what that looks like, whether it's wisdom, finances, however that may look to you, collective. But, good for you. Good for you. Keep on going, right? Yeah, Judgment, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Nice, collective. You've made a decision here, collective, that you're taking yourself not just not seriously, but it's something about your growth and development, because the universe is called judgment here to free you from this self-imposed mental prison. That takes a level of introspection. That is, in a sense, taking yourself seriously. And this here, there could be a message on its way, but this can also be eloquence, especially when we look at communication, right? As in like verbal communication. So whatever it is, collective, you're speaking your truth into the universe, and it's helping you to make these stronger decisions. The twos can relate to Hokmah, right? Hokmah is related to wisdom. You've gained this new wisdom in life, and you're stepping out into the world. You've got the armor here where you were trotting along, right? And the universe, it seems, is reciprocating that energy here. This doesn't feel like you. It feels like, yes, it's your communication, but it feels like the universe is guiding this in a sense and is actually meeting you, because the universe can say, well, hang on a second, you've been isolated long enough. You've been treated badly long enough. You've had enough thrown at you. And now it's time that you've waited, you've been patient, and you've had those positive thoughts without lying to yourself, right? The world isn't all about positivity. There will always be days that don't work out for you. But here you can see this, the blessing of positive thought, as it were, is actually what this feels like, right? It's like the blessing of saying, well, I'm still alive. I'm still going. They couldn't take me, you know? My heart is still strong. My mind is still strong. I still have my aspirations, my goals, and I'm still going forward. And that's something that nobody can ever take from you, collective. They can try to torture you, abuse you. They can keep on pushing you and trying to break you as much as they want, no matter what that looks like, spiritually, psychologically, physically. But they can never, ever take your inner strength from you. They can never take your growth and development from you, no matter how much it triggers them. And that's a shame for them, because why would you want to destroy the people just because they're working on themselves? You see what I'm saying, collective? You see the truth of people, you see the truth of situations around you. And that's part of the process about stepping back out into the world with this armor, is actually you can see some things for what they are. It's a level of protection for you. You know, there will always be, we live in a world that is based on manipulation, whether it's advertising, sales, the workplace. There will always be manipulation. But, as much of a drag as it may seem, it is always your responsibility to be able to discern through that and understand why that is happening, why it is happening, why you're buying into it, and whatever other questions may come up for you. I don't have the answers for everything. A tarot reader doesn't have the answers for everything. No matter how psychic we are, we can only show you a window of a situation, whether it's past, present, or future. Ultimately, it's your own personal decisions that lead you forward in life, your own personal gravitas, as it were, within your own life, because it's not about asserting yourself over other people. And that could be what people tried to pull off in the past. They were in some way triggered by you, so they wanted to control you, so they could try to control your Ten of Pentacles, try to control your happiness here, and send whatever they could along the way because they wanted you in this state of misery. But now you're not in that state of misery, and these things are coming to you anyway. Or it could be collective, this could be just for some of you, but what I just got is this could be a warning for you that somebody may be heading towards you to try to help you, make you question your decisions and to keep you trapped in this energy. Just stay with your true authentic self, and top tip, stay grounded. If anyone tries to trigger you, just remember they're not staying in their lane. They're coming into your lane because they want something from you, not the other way around. Especially if you're minding your own business, because when judgment is called, the tables will turn. You have your freedom, and they're the ones that will be trapped. No matter what that looks like, you know. That's the beauty of minding your own business in life. You know, you get on with life, you do your own thing, you don't bother anyone. So when it all backfires, then life, that's life. We're gonna get a different card. A different card. We're going to get a different deck here. Let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say. And I'll certainly say this as well, collective. Throughout this reading, I can't see any bitterness. And I completely agree with that. Why be bitter? Why be cold? Because in other words, that would mean that they won. And it's not just about, one, and I wouldn't say anything about one-upping other people because then you're just matching their energy. If you were already a kind, caring person in the first place, then why would you need to change your outlook just because of the way things turned out? Like, not at all. We can still have love, care, and respect in our hearts because we have to find that for ourselves. Exactly. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Enjoy the growth that you had, collective. This growth, this dark night of the soul that you had, and reap the rewards of it. You know, it may seem like I said, like you're broke or in debt or whatever it might be, like you've been left in the mire, but just know that things are turning around for you, and that ship is most definitely coming in here for you. At the bottom of the deck, Hermit. We've got retreat and recharge. So we're just talking about coming out into the world. This feels to me with the Hermit card, this Virgo energy about introspection. Always remain grounded within yourself, collective. Perhaps this is a sign for some people to take up more meditation or spiritual practices, meditation, grounding practices, perhaps do some exercise to get rid of any excess energy. It can be very helpful from personal experience. Wow, collective, I didn't expect that reading today. I'm going to close out the reading there. Thank you very much for joining me today, collective, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. It can help the message to reach more people and most definitely helps the channel to grow, which I'm very, very grateful to you all. Well, thank you very much, and as always, collective, please take care of yourselves.